What is up, Raffers? Thank you for joining me once again at rafcomedy for RAFTalks. My lone Cabrons and my lone Cabronas, hope y'all have had a great, how long has it been? Over a month since taking the time to get back to my zone here and share some shit with y'all. Thank you, as always, for joining me. It is March 11th. March 11th, it's Friday. 9:37 in the morning right now. I hope you're enjoying the natural light that I'm getting here. Made a few changes. Some feng shui, if you will. Make everything kind of work. Put everything in a purposeful way so that, I could be more proactive. Hence, me being here once again with y'all. It's been a crazy month, man. Fucking war. War started. COVID is done. It doesn't exist anymore. It's all about the war in Ukraine right now, and it's fucked up. That's all I can say about it. It's fucked up. Putin has no fucking reason to be there. Just let people live, be and let live. The United States has no reason to be in any other country either. But this is a game. This is a game that they play with us. It's called the game of fear. Fear and manipulation. That's what they do. Look, the fear of COVID worked for for 2 years. All right, for 2 years they controlled us with COVID, the fear of COVID. Now that everybody started not giving a fuck about COVID because we realized how much they were bullshitting us. I'm not saying COVID wasn't real, because it is, and it is still out there, right? But it wasn't what they told us, especially when here in California during the Superbowl, which, by the way, fucking congratulations, LA Rams, on the Super Bowl. But you know what I mean? The playoffs, the Super Bowl. I think in the last RAFTalks, they talked about that dude Gavin Newsom, right? And all these motherfuckers, big politicians in huge events, taking pictures, not wearing a mask. And some of them told us, I was holding my breath. Suck my balls while you're holding your breath, because that is all bullshit, And that's what we realize. We collectively see, collectively, we did all see the bullshit. We still understand that this disease, this virus is out there, but we understand now, like, after all the data, after all the numbers, so much people got cut off, shut down, canceled, because what they were saying in the beginning turned out now to be true, which is, it's pretty high survival rate if you're semi-healthy. If you do have underlying conditions, it will affect you worse than others. But through it all, they weren't honest with us, and now that they saw that, something else had to happen. What a beautiful thing, right? That Putin just so wants to take over, just wants Ukraine back. Like, and I get it. It's because the United States put a defense system, which they shouldn't have, but they did. Kind of like the Cuban Missile Crisis, which I'm not gonna get into all that shit right now, because it's literally theater. And it sucks because they are killing real people. Real people are dying, innocent people. Putin is a criminal of war. If he wasn't a criminal before, right, just like his buddy Donald Trump, like, now he's a criminal of war. He's broken international war law. Granted, fucking all is fair in love and war. You can't, come on, you can't have, you know what I mean? But it's fucked up what he's doing. He's bombing hospitals, schools, whatever. It's fucking bullshit, man. But at the end of the day, it's sad because it is theater that they're playing with our lives. You know, look at this bullshit. You know, now because everybody's mad at Putin and sanctioning this and sanctioning that. You know, we're getting on one of the shows, man, the Tonight shows. I think it was the Trevor Noah one. He talks about how the U.S. was paying Putin like $500 billion a day for oil, and you're telling me we're not. You know what I mean? And now all of a sudden, you know what I mean? Granted, yeah, all of a sudden he started being more of a dick. But why the fuck were we giving him money in the first place? We have our own oil, right? I mean, fuck, half this country is fucking being fracked dry. You know, we're polluting our water to get this fucking oil off the ground, killing the soil around it. But we don't have any oil for ourselves. We gotta pay $500 billion to some fucking Russians, and now we're looking at fucking hooking up Venezuelan dictators for their fucking oil, trying to make more deals with the Saudis. You know what I mean? It's fucked up. You know, you want to, like, American made, man. We have it all here, and I don't know. I I don't know what they're doing, but I know that it does have something to do with, it's a macrocosm of life, you know, of our individual lives. It's like, you know, like not being fulfilled, being afraid, living in fear. You're gonna set up, you know, your defenses. You're gonna want to take over people that scare you. You're gonna lie, deceit to get your way, and that's not the. And I mean, look at your own life, people. You see people do that, you know, in individually. Yet when you see yourself, right? Like you deny that you do things like that too, and we gotta be open with ourselves. You know, we all have a light and a dark side. You know, and that's with everything, right? Our governments, religions, you know, even religions. You would think religions would be the all light, all love, all happiness, but those motherfuckers are responsible for some of the worst atrocities throughout history, not even bringing up the trauma and all the innocence that they've killed in children, you know? So we just gotta be real with ourselves, you know? And we have to accept that things, core beliefs that we may have had are wrong. And it's okay. Like, it's okay to be wrong. It's okay to have been wrong all your life. You can still start again. Uh, you know, nothing is just black and white in this life. And that's what the media, that's what governments try to push, you know, that you're either red or blue, conservative or liberal, black or white. And no, man, there's no such things as absolutes in life. There's an absolute in death, but that's not life. You know, people always try to do that. Well, death is absolute, blah blah blah. Fuck you, man. Yeah, we're all gonna die, but are we gonna fucking continue to live life the way we don't want to live it? I mean, if that's what you want to do, then do it. But you cannot blame other people around you. You cannot blame circumstances. You know, because circumstances are only here to show our character to ourselves. You know, like I said, it all starts from within. You know, of course, I said that. Nobody else has said that. I was like, you know, but like every fucking guru, Jesus, Muhammad, all these motherfuckers, man, the gods, you know, well, the gods are jealous, right? Because they're afraid that we're like them, but because we're all gods. But no, you know what I mean? It all starts from within. You can portray, we can try to portray, lie, exaggerate our lives. Social media, right? Everybody has a good time in social media. Nobody ever has a bad day on Instagram, but we know that's not real. However, our brains believe it's real because it's the thing that we see. All right, it's like this, like Kim Kardashian. She's just getting shit because she told women, this bitch that got fucking famous off of getting fucked, is telling women to get off their asses and get to work. Stop complaining and get to work. Like, what fucking balls on this bitch, you know what I mean? She did absolutely nothing for her fame other than spread her legs, which is nothing wrong. Fuck, I support sex work. I've never partaken in it because I cannot afford it. But hey, man, if you got it, you can sell it, make your money, girl. But don't go around telling other women to get off their asses. Because, bitch, you got a fat ass for a reason, and it ain't because you're working all the fucking time. Okay? Let's just be real. The people that were working on that ass were doctors. It wasn't you. It wasn't hard work. It wasn't dedication. It was money and operation. So fuck you, Kim Kardashian. I'm with all the women that are going, fuck you, bitch. Because yeah, fuck you, bitch. But in reality, there is truth in that we all do have to do our own work, our internal work. We do have to work for things to get better in our lives. And that doesn't necessarily mean clocking into a 9 to 5, which is what people like her want you to do. Sacrifice your time for their profit. And that's businesses, right? And it's all good. We all need work. We all need jobs. But why stop ourselves in just being employees? It's tough, man. I mean, look at me. I'm fucking 36 years old, right? Running my own business as a comedian, and I am failing. But I am not giving up. I am not quitting. I'm working harder, trying to work smarter. With fucking boom, partnered up with the homie Shivago with the shirts, designs. Started doing some designs for people, for other comics. So keep an eye out for the rap designs out there. But yeah, I've realized I've stopped blaming. I'm trying. Every day I try to not blame outside external circumstances or others, for the way my life is going or for the way I feel. Ya estás grandecito, Rafael, eh? Ya aprende, mijo. It's time to learn, motherfuckers. You know what I mean? And it's cool, man. That's what life is. Life is a journey. It's a constant up and down. It's cycles. It's lessons, repeated lessons until we learn what the universe is trying to show us. And sometimes we're stubborn, Sometimes we're like, we don't want to learn that lesson. We don't want to learn that lesson. It's not my fault. It's not my lesson to learn. And it's just going to keep happening and happening. And you're going to think you're going insane. But the only insanity is in trying to get the different results with the same actions. Boom! Some Albert Einstein knowledge for y'all. It's all these shrooms, to be honest, guys. All these beautiful ancestral mushrooms that I have been giving the opportunity to partake in, in a open, in a safe environment, surrounded by nature, and with myself. And yeah, they're pretty knowledgeable, these ancestors of ours. We gotta listen. I used to say everybody should toke up. Everybody shouldn't. Speaking of, I still believe everybody should smoke some weed. But now my belief also is that everybody should take a shroom alone in a room. Or outside. But everybody should get the chance to experience what I experienced. Which to me was, excuse me, which to me was like a oneness, you know, a complete complete oneness with everything. You know, before I took them, I gave the mushrooms the intention. I asked them to show me my dark side, and you know, and help me accept it, and be one with it. You know, to embrace both my light and my dark, and my shadow side. And that day, it just things just started to click in my head, in my heart, in my soul. And I mean, I was walking around here like, I swear I was walking around with my eyes closed, but I could see everything clearly. uh I think it was like a bat, like echolocation, because I was home, through the sensations. I could hear my body, right? Okay, so one of the things I feel mushrooms do is they bring you down, they bring you in to the moment, and they, it's like a like they don't, they force you kind of to stay there and to acknowledge, right? So that's when you feel it, right? And when you, so you breathe whatever you do with it. But yeah, it was that day was very cool, man. I don't know if that was it, but oh yeah, so I could, I, you know, you, I hear my body. I don't hear like, hey, what's up? Uh, but I would feel like, do this, you know, do these, and then like breathe and thank you universe, thank you universe, and I did them, right, in the four directions. And it was just different things like that, that like we, but not weird. They're things that you you see like yogis do, like humming, you know, a lot of humming coming out of nowhere, yawning and humming. So it's like really intense breath work, and I think that is what, obviously the shrooms, right? But the breath work that the shrooms make you do, or like, is what expands, triggers the journey more. I don't know, but it's great, and y'all should try it. In a safe environment with safe people, or just by yourself in a safe environment. Uh, what else? What else? But also, you know, also I've been reading a lot of books too, listening to a lot of great books. These past fucking years now, right? But lately, like this past month, for example, right now I'm listening to this book called The Mindful Athlete. You know, because I'm a very athletic human being. No, but it's about performance, right? Uh, it says secrets to see, I can't read. That's why I listen. Secrets to Pure Performance. I also read Unshakable by Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins here, gonna tell you how to fix your wealth and make some money. But yeah, that was pretty cool, man. Inspires me to make my own investment firm, start my own RAF investments, real as fuck investments. Boom, bring you top dollar. Uh, Also listen to Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. If you guys haven't heard about this book, I'm pretty sure you have. Everybody has. But this guy was in Nazi concentration camps. You know what I mean? He was a doctor. Went through all the fucking bullshit, and he records all this stuff, right? And he talks about how we as human beings want fulfillment in our lives, and sometimes we create unnecessary suffering just to try to feel that connection, that fulfillment, you know, that meaning, you know, that meaning that we try to find in life. Because I've been there, I have felt it, you know, the not feeling a purpose, not knowing what the meaning for myself here is, questioning, doubting, at times even fucking regretting, right? Actions, decisions that I've made. But then, you know, you come back to it, come back to the moment, and you realize that it does all happen for a reason, and it's life is something that we don't have to understand right now. You know what I mean? We don't have to understand it right away. We don't have to understand it ever. You know what I mean? Usually, and again, Viktor Frankl says, life is usually something. The meaning of life, if any, is usually shown to us, if at all, like at the moment right before death. So let it go. Right? Stop trying to understand. Figure shit out. Just live in the present moment. You know, it's like fuck, man. It's with everything. Everybody's agenda. Everybody is trying to connive. You know, do this or that for people instead of just being human. You know, not a human being. Being human. Just respect each other. You know, you don't have to love each other. Just respect. You stay over there. I stay over here. We respect each other. You know, and let people grow. Let people change. Let people evolve. If you don't want to grow, if you don't want to evolve, that is up to you. No one is telling you to do anything different. Do with your life as you wish. You know, but also accept that your life is a result of your decisions. You know, as much as we do want to blame others because it hurts to be the one at fault. Even when we don't, even if we're not at fault, at the end of the day, this is your life. These are your decisions. This is my life. This is my decisions. You know, so regardless of the facts, we are 100% responsible for everything in our lives. And it's not to make you feel bad. It's to let you know that you're 100% in control. Right? Think about it. Also, the Wim Hof method. I think I told you guys about that at the last RAFTalks. But I've been doing it. I've been trying it. Been doing it every day. Well, the breathing is a little tougher. Well, I don't breathe every day. Now, the breathing exercises are a little bit tougher to do for me because, and here's an excuse that I'm going to give that I need to cut out of my life. I have ADHD or whatever, and it's hard for me to just lay still and, you know, go through but, you know, it's an excuse and I'm going to get rid of it. But yeah, I've done it. The times I've done it, I felt great. Like 20, like 30, 40 minutes after, you know, of that, it feels like I rested like at least 4 hours, because I've done it, and when I get up, I feel exactly like I feel when I woke up, you know, refreshed, with my sinuses a little stuff, but you know, everything comes out fucking badass. So yeah, it's great. That's a book I definitely recommend. Try it out. Try out the breathing exercises, the cold exposure. That one I've grown to love. Now, it's not about being tough or, you know, being manly. No, it's about allowing yourself to feel the stress that the cold brings. You know, which is a good stress. It's a stress that he explains it, Wim Hof, about how your body will start like creating this thing, man, that helps you like survive or fix your body or things like that, because it's a stress and your body feels a certain way, so it creates these things to combat this way that's feeling. But anywho, it's not that hard. It's very, very simple. You start with your warm shower, nice shower, right? And at the end, just turn it cold and breathe, right? First you gotta breathe, get yourself in a nice breathing rhythm. Then you turn it cold and try to keep that rhythm. Excuse me. Excuse me. But you know what I mean? You try to keep that rhythm. And fits 2 seconds in the beginning. 5 seconds that you can hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Turn it off. That's it. Try yourself off. That's it. Next day, try it again. 5 seconds. For a week. Then come back the second week. Try 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? Challenge yourself. Then the week after, 15 or 20. Then, you know. So I've been doing that we're in March. I would say about a good 30 days now. For sure. For sure. I mean, I'm not exaggerating here. Because I don't know if I started late January, early February. I remember, but for sure, 30 days. You know, I have not skipped a shower. But yes, for sure, 30 days. You know, and now I started at 5 seconds. I ain't gonna lie and tell you started bad. No, I started at 5 seconds. I didn't like it at first. It sucked. I would not look forward to it. But now, I still don't look much forward to it. No, but now I enjoy it. I feel good. It does. I do feel it does put you in a different frequency. It changes my vibrational frequency, if you will. Where, it just makes me feel better. You know, I come out feeling pretty good. So I recommend it. You know, and these two things, Raffers, are something that don't cost money. Well, the shower maybe. Just don't take too long. But you know, they're something that we do every day already. It's just trying to get better at it. Like breathing. With these breathing exercises, and I started I've always been interested, right? I've always tried breathing techniques, but I've never fully committed as much as I have at this point in my life. And it is great. I didn't know there were so many different methods to breathe. I saw this yoga dude, this monk, showed 3 breathing exercises, which were amazing. You know, you think you know. Walking. Okay, start with breathing. Breathing, you think you know, right? It's something you do the moment that you're born, or even before that, right? So, we think we know. We're right. Oh, I know how to breathe. You don't. You do not. That's why you gotta try this shit, man. It is good. It's just getting better at with your body, with your intentions. It's getting better with your emotions. My friend Kevin. Boom, what's up, Kev? Shout out. Hey, tell him, Jill. Shout out to you too. Tell Kevin I shout him out too. Give him a shout out, not shut him up. Give him a shout out. Kevin, check it out. My buddy Kevin gave me this book, man. It's called Awakening. By Shakti Gawain. And dude, this book, it's just every day. You read a page a fucking day. And look, winter. What's that say? January 1st. You see that? And you just read that. Boom. So, what's today's date? The 11th. I haven't read today's date, but it it's really cool what it says. What a lot of all these things are really cool what they say. So, and it's just trying to get better, like I said, with ourselves, with our intentions, with our emotions, with our actions, so that we can be better to those around us and the world at large. So here's March 11th thing. It says fear. Okay, so here it goes. The March 11th thing says fear can be appropriate. Fear and love are the emotions that correspond with two. Oh, it's hard to read. Fear and love are the emotions that correspond with the two metaphysical principles of contraction and expansion. Fear is basically contraction. It's a pulling back or contracting away from. It can be a very appropriate feeling. When you touch something hot, your body contracts to keep you from hurting yourself. The natural and appropriate function of fear is to cause you to be somewhat contracted and to approach a situation with caution until you understand or see what it is or how to handle it correctly and safely. Okay, cool. Now, in the bottom is like little affirmations. Sorry, there you go. See? And it says, "What are my fears? Might there be an appropriate warning in some of them?" See? So, no, people always tell you, face your fears, or let go of your fears, or there's nothing to fear. Well, this is telling you that fear can be good. Fear is good for certain things, right? Like it said, burning yourself, hot shit. Yeah, be afraid of fire, but don't be afraid of fire to a point that you can't cook, because that's just silly. But it's like, but the fear, like, what are my fears? Might there be an appropriate warning in some of them? So look into your fears. Don't just be like trying to force yourself into them. No, look at them from a different perspective and ask yourself if these fears are trying to warn you to certain situations. And listen to, at the end of the day, listen to your intuition. The universe, that's your universe, and it always wants to guide you the right way. So yeah, man, listen to that, Raffers. A lot of times we go left when our inner self is screaming right. So start listening to it a little bit more, and another thing that I learned on that journey the other day was the importance of humility and living life as a child. Like be a kid, and I don't mean, right, like, about irresponsibilities and shit. I mean, live your life as a kid with wonder in your heart, with the need of discovery in your soul, with with that spark that we lose when we think we know everything. Does it make sense? Let go of some things. Seriously, you're weighing yourself down. No one else is. The things that there are things that we hold on to out of pride, arrogance, or just sheer stubbornness, that we feel their pain. However, we feel a certain commitment to them, which is not really there, because as I said earlier, life is about change, evolution. And yes, the wish is to grow and evolve with those that you love, but at times, most of the times, life, our goals, desires, and journeys lead to different end paths. So enjoy the moments. Don't force the futures. What? What's up? Raf quotes. Well, let's see, Raffers. About to get out of here. What will I leave you with? Besides that awesome ass quote. Hey, look, 1011, angel numbers. Yay! Thank you, universe. So, let's leave you with an epic titty quote. Because what do we love? Epic titties. Okay, here we go, Raffers. Here we go. Here we go. Trying to find one that we haven't said before. Although, it's good. It's good to remind us. It's good to remind ourselves of some of these things. And here is the perfect one for what we have just been talking about. Please let go. Please stop taking yourself and life so seriously. You're here to enjoy. You're here to have fun. And most importantly, you're here to laugh. And here is your epic titty quote of the day. He who laughs at himself never runs out of things to laugh at. That's right, Raffers. Go make some kick-ass jokes about how ugly you look or how beautiful you look, how fat or how skinny, or whatever your problems may be. Look yourself in the mirror. Look yourself in the eye. Tell yourself you love yourself. Tell yourself you love who you are. And tell yourself you are love. Bye, Raffers. Lone Cabrons, Cabronas. Was a pleasure.